30-20 draft is finally here. This is where our subscribers finally see their dreams come true. Despite this being a life changing happy day for many, this will be a bittersweet day for a lot of prospects. Many prospects will believe they weren't drafted high enough, and others that go undrafted will believe that they should have been drafted. At the end of the day, scouts make mistakes, and the draft isn't an exact science. So it doesn't matter how you get in the league, it's about how you stay in the NFL. So let's get it, man. 30-20 draft.
With the first pick in the NFL Draft in 3020, the Arizona Cardinals select Derek Tremblay, quarterback, TCU.
Derek Tremblay from TCU, 6'1", 210 pounds. He was arguably the best quarterback in college football this year. Let's go to our expert draft analyst, Mason Kuiper. Mason, what you got on Derek Tremblay?
He doesn't have elite arm strength, but he's incredibly accurate. He doesn't make mistakes. He does not throw interception. Game manager, more than that. This guy is a great decision maker.
Yeah, Mason, I completely agree. Probably the best decision maker, best processor in the entire draft. Doesn't have, like you said, doesn't have the biggest arm, but his arm is damn good enough. Might not be the fastest quarterback, but when he does run, he runs normally to create and extend plays. So that's extremely valuable in today's NFL. And he has elite anticipation. So what more do you want in a quarterback, man? Probably want a bigger arm, but hey, let's pick and tooth and nails. Anyway, that's Derek Tremblay. Let's get back to the commissioner for the second pick.
With the second pick in the 3020 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Dedrick Richardson, quarterback, University of Louisiana Lafayette.
Dedrick Richardson, 6'2", 229, a big arm quarterback from Louisiana Lafayette, can make any throw on the football field. Look at that. This is up against Georgia. While scouts do realize his talent, many people think that he's not NFL ready yet. What do you think about that, Mason?
I hate the term, and I've said it last year, I've said it all throughout this year. Hate that term, most NFL ready. It makes no sense to me. It's about coaching guys, and guys that you think are a little raw or need to be tweaked are ultimately going to develop.
With the third pick in the 3020 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Andy Brewer, wide receiver, Cincinnati.
Andy Brewer sitting at 6'4", 188, ran 4.22 at the combine, crazy speed time. Now let's go to our draft analyst, Christopher Sims. You got on Andy Brewer, CP?
He just has everything. One, he could be the best outside weapon in football too and just run by you with pure speed. This is the best receiver with the ball in his hands. That's where he's special. So one, he can separate route running. Two, when the ball's in the air, it's not 50-50. That's the other thing, you've heard me say before, it's kind of like 70-30.
With the fourth pick in the 3020 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Kenneth London, safety, Alabama.
Kenneth London was the #1 player on my big board this preseason, and he lived up to the hype. So, Mason Kuiper, let me know what you think on Kenneth London, because he's a special player.
All this kid does is make plays in every way on defense. He's intercepting passes. He's batting down passes. He's breaking up passes. He's getting after the quarterback and getting sacks. Okay? He's intercepting passes, returning them for touchdowns. He's everywhere.
With the fifth pick in the 3020 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select C.J. Waden, tight end, Alabama.
C.J. Waden was #8 on my big board in this preseason, and he did not disappoint this season, which is why he ended up being the 5th pick in the draft. He's 6'9", 263 pounds. He's like an extra tackle in the run game, and he's an elite route runner as well. Doesn't have the elite speed as some other players in his class, but he still dominates. Look at him in the run game right here. Straight up dominant. Once again in the run game.
With the 6th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills select Brett Blake, defensive end out of LSU.
Brett Blake, edge rusher, 6'6", 275, coming out of LSU. Very good run defender. But where he excels at is his IQ straight up and his pass rushing ability. Look, him blowing up screens, giving other players sacks. Look at him right here. Put him on his back. Easy money. Okay. Special talent from LSU. Look at it. Just the pure strength of this man. Yep, Brett Blake, edge rusher from LSU.
With the 7th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Brett Nugent, wide receiver, Georgia Tech.
Brett Nugent, standing at 6 foot tall, 192 pounds, a straight up dog at wide receiver. Got the straight flatline speed, ran 4.2 at the combine, second fastest wide receiver at the combine. Look at him right here. He separates with pure speed. A lot of people are going to think this is a reach, but I mean, speed kills, and speed is what translates in the NFL at all times. Brett Nugent.
With the 8th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Reggie Kent, tight end, Oklahoma.
Reggie Kent, 6'5", 262, was the best tight end in college football this past year. A lot of people thought he should have been the first tight end drafted over C.J. Waden. But what you getting from this man, he has very good speed. I think he runs about a 4.5, elite route runner. Not the elite blocker that C.J. Waden is, but just look at the route running right here. Look at, get off me. Yeah, 83 gonna make plays in the league for sure.
With the 9th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Mason Everett, safety out of LSU.
Mason Everett, wearing the number 7 at LSU, that means you got ball out at all times. And look at him right here, shutting down Reggie Kent. Put him in the run game, dominant right there. Man coverage, he's dominant. Zone coverage, he's dominant. Coverage sack right there. Look at him right here. Plant his foot in the ground. Go attack. Knock that ball out, man. One more time. Plant.
With the 10th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Anthony Henry, guard out of Oklahoma.
Anthony Henry, left guard out of Oklahoma, 6'4", 319. Was dominant all season long. Can easily get to the second level and block linebackers. And he's a wall and pass pro. So I think this is a home run pick for the Dallas Cowboys. They got a steal at pick 10, in my opinion.
With the 11th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Ryan Ewing, a tackle out of Washington.
Ryan Ewing, sitting at 6'8", 287 though. 287 is on the light side, but he's 6'8". He's a brick wall in pass pro because of them long arms that he has. Walls off defenders, and he's pretty decent in the run game. I think if he put on some weight, he could be a top 10 tackle in the league, easy.
With the 12th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Indianapolis Colts select Maurice Bentley, D tackle out of Texas.
You messed up the name, Commissioner. It's Maurice Brantley. But anyway, out of Texas, he's 6'5", 262 pounds, an elite pass rusher. Not as good as, Vontae Austin is coming up next year, but he's pretty damn good. Look at him right here, lunging into the quarterback, straight dog.
With the 13th pick in the NFL Draft in 2020, the Tennessee Titans select Dante Dotson, wide receiver out of Alabama.
Dante Dawson. He was top 10 early on in the season on the big board. Dropped down a little bit. 13th overall pick, but just a smooth player overall. Great route runner, great body control. He's 5'10", 194 pounds. So, hey, I think the Titans got a good player with Dante Dawson. You can't go wrong with him.
With the 14th pick in the NFL Draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select Johnny Young, running back out of Florida.
Johnny Young, running back out of Florida. He's 6'1", 219. Doesn't have the elite speed as some of these other running backs in this class, but his vision is great, and he's a power back. Look at him just run him over like that. You know, that was a guy like Aaron George. That might be a touchdown, but hey, we ain't even gonna trip over that. Look at this. Get out my way. Okay, Johnny Young. I see you, man.
With the 15th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Chargers select Eric Foster, wide receiver out of Michigan.
Eric Foster, he's 6'4", 218 pounds, and he's the best route runner in the draft. Smoothest player. Look at him just breaking DBs off like it's nothing. Get off me. Break in. Break out. Okay. Broke him off easy.
With the 16th pick in the NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Louis Smith, linebacker out of Clemson.
Smith is 6'2", 226 pounds, and he is the ultimate Swiss Army knife playing middle linebacker. He's low-key like a box safety playing middle linebacker. Great in coverage, extremely athletic, twitchy, and all that. Smart, instinctive player as well. I mean, what more do you want from a middle linebacker?
With the 17th pick in the NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings select Chris Pollard, safety out of UCF.
Chris Pollard is 6'5" and 218 pounds and is an absolute freak athlete at safety. Preseason, he was my number 3 overall player on the big board, but he had an injury late in the season, and you know, it kind of hurt his draft stock. But no need to worry about that. He going to the Vikings where they got a good defense already, and they got playmakers and good coaching. So expect him to thrive in Minnesota.
With the 18th pick in the NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select Joel Cox, center out of Ohio State.
Cox, he's only 6 foot, 295, but he's absolutely dominant whenever he plays. Dominant in the run game, dominant in the pass game. Look at him with the pass blocking right here. If he was 2 or 3 inches taller, he'd be a top 10 pick as a center. That just shows you how great this young man is, and just expect him to come into the league and dominate from start to finish, okay?
With the 19th pick in the NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select Jamie Cook, cornerback out of Alabama.
Jamie Cook, he's 6'3", 183 pounds. Got the blazing speed. Look at him. Elite change of direction ability. Look at him just running with receivers. Look at this right here. You ain't gonna run by this man. You underthrow the ball, it's an interception every single time. Got elite ball skills and all that. I expected him to be a top 10 pick preseason, but he gonna be a steal right here.
With the 20th pick in the NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Tony Finley, cornerback out of Pittsburgh.
Now, the Steelers could not let Tony Finley get out of the building. As we all know, the Pittsburgh Panthers and the Pittsburgh Steelers share the same practice facility. And Tony Finley, 6'4", like, just freakish athletic corner, like almost 190, bruh. Just look at him right here, playing cover 2. Look at the quick twitch of this man. I mean, this is a special talent. They saw he was dropping in the draft, couldn't let him out of Pittsburgh.
With the 21st pick in the NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Rams select Alex Mathis, wide receiver out of Florida.
Alex Mathis, wide receiver from Florida, 6'6", 223 with blazing speed. Look at this man right here. Not the most polished route runner, but makes plays. Look at this right here. One-handed catch. Flash plays all over the tape when you watch this film. Like this right here. Give me that.
With the 22nd pick in the NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Orlando Marshall, edge rusher out of Alabama.
Orlando Marshall, he's undersized, only 6 foot, 265 pounds, but he's one of the most technically sound edge rushers in the draft, and he's dominant in the run game. Has extremely quick hands and feet. Look at him on the spin move right here, and he has out of this world intellect. So I think the Ravens are going to get a good player. The Ravens always draft well on defense. Don't expect them to miss right here.
With the 23rd pick in the NFL Draft, the San Francisco 49ers select Heath McCutcheon, safety out of Nebraska.
Heath McCutcheon, free safety from Nebraska. He's 6'1", 184 pounds. While he's not the most athletic safety in his class like a Kenneth London or Chris Pollard, but he's extremely intelligent. He's a thumper, and he plays pretty damn good zone coverage. Probably one of the smartest players in the draft and has the highest floor of any defensive back in his class. Heath McCutcheon is going to be a very good player for the 49ers, especially in that defense next to Xavier West, man. Cannot wait to see it.
With the 24th pick in the NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select Kevin Dotson, wide receiver out of Penn State.
Come on, Commish, it's Calvin Dotson, not Kevin, but anyways, Calvin Dotson. Very good route runner from Penn State. 6 foot, 204 pounds. Look at this. The stop-start ability is off the charts. Look at this on the comeback, though. Nasty route right here. Give me that.
With the 25th pick in the NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Aaron George, running back, MSU.
Aaron George is hands down the best running back in the country. You know, he missed a lot of time this year due to some injury. He only played in 6 football games and still rushed for over 1,000 yards. That just shows you how talented he is. And I can't wait to see him in the pros, man. Look at the quickness of this man. Such a talent.
With the 26th pick in the NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Rodney Ross, linebacker, Florida.
Rodney Ross, linebacker. He could play inside or outside. He's not an edge rusher, but you could put him at that Sam or Will role. But he's such an athlete in space, very instinctive. When you talk to his coaches down at Florida, all of them say how much of a film junkie he is, so I really like this pick for the Atlanta Falcons.
With the 27th pick in the NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select John Shelton, linebacker, Old Dominion.
John Shelton, one of the most athletic players in this entire draft class. He's sitting at 6'3", 254 pounds with blazing speed, can come downhill. Look at him just sacking the quarterback like that. Look at the speed of this man. He's great in the run game, great in the pass game. Look at this right here, just shooting through the gap, making plays. Only knock against him was it was against lower competition, but talent is talent. It's going to translate easy. And y'all see him celebrating right here with his Dolphins jersey. Happy for John Shelton in this moment that he'll never forget in his life.
With the 28th pick in the NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Brian Larson, wide receiver, Florida State.
Brian Larson is one of the best route runners in the draft at 6'4", 225. Doesn't do anything at an elite level, but he does everything at a good level. Look how smooth he is. Just broke him off on a dig like that. I'm excited to see him in that Lions offense since they let Marcus Hines leave in free agency.
With the 29th pick in the NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Brad Wheeler, guard out of Nevada.
Brad Wheeler, 6'2", 300-pound guard from Nevada. Very good player. I like this pick for the Carolina Panthers to help bolster O-line, to help protect Tay Carter III, and let's see what they can do. They made it to the NFC Championship.
With the 30th pick in the NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Marcus Cooper, safety out of Texas A&M.
Marcus Cooper is a safety from Texas A&M, 5'11", 196, but he makes plays at all times. Not the best man coverage defender, but he's elite in zone coverage and real good in the run game as well. Look at this right here. Playing zone, running back try to sneak about the backfield. He's going to take that away and take it to the house.
With the 31st pick in the NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Josh Brewer, cornerback out of Clemson.
Josh Brewer, cornerback from Clemson, 6 foot, 178. Not the tallest, but this is a nice pick 6 right here. Can play nice man coverage, got elite ball skills, and when he gets the ball in his hands, always gonna try to take it to the crib.
With the last pick in the first round in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Washington Commanders select Jeff Ford, guard out of Kansas.
Jeff Ford, a 6'5", 296-pound guard out of Kansas, will be the last pick of this first round. Love this pick for Washington to bolster up the offensive line. They trying to go run it back-to-back for the Super Bowl, man. Anyways, it's Reezy here with the Reason Sports Network. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all tune in. Upcoming soon for the second round, third round, the last final days of the draft. And on top of that, stay tuned for the 30-20 NFL, college, and high school football season. It's all going down on the Reason Sports Network YouTube channel. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'm gone, man. If you want to be included as a character in the Reason Sports Network universe, then this is the video for you. In the Reason Sports Network, we make content for high school football, college football, and the NFL. You can be a character in our series and see yourself evolve from high school to college to the pros. If you want to be a part of this, then fill out the form that's in the description. Anyways, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for filling out the form and wanting to be part of the Reason Sports Network, and enjoy the content.